You good boy, Stitch? You are? Yeah, you get a cameo today. You've never gotten a cameo before in a video. Well, don't do that. Alright. I'll let you out. You don't like being in here, so whatever. Oh. Alright. Hi, YouTube. Scamp the Wolf here, back with another video for your viewing pleasure. And I'm going to be going over the pickups that were from Book Off and the book sale as well. The book sale I went to on Saturday, and these pickups that I got on Sunday, I got from Book Off. So, yeah, I forgot one more thing. That right there. So, now we got that under control. Let's begin. So, first up, I'm starting to get more Blu-Rays for the collection. This one here, The Dark Knight, my second Blu-ray for live action, sort of, kind of. But I'm gonna get more Blu-Rays of like action films and stuff in the near future. So that's nice. Here, The Dark Knight Blu-ray. These are only Blu-rays, which is cool. You know, yeah. This is a digital copy. I think there's also the booklet or whatever. That, and then the whole digital copy thing. There. And then this Blu-ray notice thing. So, yeah, this was at the beginning of Blu-rays and stuff. Actually, I have something else that's another interesting find that I had, and I'm realizing that I forgot more stuff. So, yeah, that's The Dark Knight on Blu-ray. And actually, let me use this opportunity to show the other thing. Oh, it's also over here. There we go. I'm completely disorganized this time, so please bear with me. This is an HD DVD of The Bourne Ultimatum. Yeah, they don't make HD DVDs anymore, but I found this at the book sale for 50 cents. Thought it would be a nice addition to the collection. We're gonna open it up, and that's what it looks like. And this is a side, like a two-sided disc. This is the HD DVD part of it, and this is the DVD part of it. So it's an HD DVD and a normal DVD is what they were going for. And of course, HD DVDs didn't dominate the market like Blu-rays, and so they never caught on. But it's a very interesting piece of history too, and I do want to try to get more HD DVDs. I've always wanted to get an HD DVD. Got two other pages in here. This one is this, and then this notice here. It came with this So that's an HD DVD. My first one, Born Ultimatum. Now let's get on with the DVDs. First one I got here. I'm starting to get a lot of Disney films for the collection. Big Hero 6. Heard good things about it. From what I've seen, it's pretty good. There's a couple papers in here. These are papers that can be found in the disc. So that's Big Hero 6. Next up, we got Finding Dory, Finding Nemo sequel. I also heard good things about this too, and from what I've seen, it's pretty good. So, I mean, of course, not as good as the original, but still. All the DVDs I got, at least when it comes to Book Off, are $2.50. The stuff I got at the book sale, the book market that is usually held in that area, is less. So these are more papers and stuff. Redeem this and whatever or whatnot. Sorry if the paper's blowing a little bit. There's the fan right over here. It's kind of like, and of course you know what happens when paper comes towards the air, like a blowing air thing or whatever. Like, it's annoying. So Finding Dory. And this is the film I forgot to show. This is Mission Impossible. This is one of the book market purchases, and this is the original pressing. I think I have the special collector's edition over there on that shelf, but I wanted an original because I am a nutcase when it comes to original films or whatever. Some selection stuff, and the artwork. So that's Mission Impossible. Next we got more Disney here. Disney Pixar. This one's Up. Been wanting to get this for a long time, and I finally got it. So, yeah, arguably one of the best of the Pixar films. Although I wouldn't rank it top 5 personally, it's still one of their best. I've grown to like it a lot. When I first saw it, I was like, yeah, it's good, whatever. But as I've grown to really enjoy it, and what it stands for and everything like that. So the disc paper and some booklets and stuff. Disney Blu-Ray. What titles and stuff. Just like the HD DVD thing I showed, this also advertises for what the Blu-ray is all about, which it has like clear definition, high definition, super high definition stuff. And this is all just promos and stuff. G-Force, whatever. I don't necessarily care about G-Force, but yeah. I'm just trying to put these in like so. So, yeah, that's Up. And finally for DVDs, we have the Wolverine here. I know Zach D recently got this one. And actually, let me take it's a sealed copy. So, let me get a nice picture of it. I take multiples just so Um, let me see if the camera quality is good. That'll do. So, because you never know. Like I just want to remember it when it was sealed. I'm weird. I'm a weird person. So, I usually open these on screen. So I have two other things that are sealed in this thing. I have two. They're both CDs, and they're both simultaneously like at the end of this. So yeah, you have to bear with me here. Trying to get this open all the way. There's the little security sticker. That's a good collectible piece for everything. Leave that right there. And now let's see what the disc looks like. First time I haven't run into papers or anything, and whatever. So yeah, Wolverine, pretty solid for what I've seen from it. So yeah, that's the DVD, the other DVD related thing, movie related thing, if you will. Now let's get into what I got in terms of music. This one here, this Frank Sinatra thing, about Academy Award winners, Days of Wine and Roses, Blue River, whatever. But you like a little of this artist. And it's good coming across stuff like Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, all that stuff, because it's like iconic, you know. So yeah, Frank Sinatra, Academy Award winners. That's what it says on the spine. It says Academy Award winners. So I'm just gonna call it Academy Award winners because it's got other stuff, but like, who's gonna remember that? All right, that was one of the book market purchases. This is from Book. Most of these are from Book Off, and there's one more that was from the book market. I'll get to that one. I did get some other stuff, but it was for other people. And I got a Tex Avery CD that is basically musical scores from cartoons or whatever, but it's downstairs, and I got some stuff for like the family collection because I'm helping Kyle out on that, my brother. So this one here, Better Than Ezra. This is one of their later albums before the Robots. Never heard this one. I don't think. So, yep, pretty simple. Better Than Ezra. Better Than Robots. Next up, Billy Joel, The Bridge, and I already have this CD, but it's a reissue, and I wanted an original copy. So now that I have an original copy, proof there, I think this might be original. It has this label on it. Now I can migrate the other copy I have down to the family collection because my dad was a big Billy Joel fan. I think he had the greatest hits that I inherited from him. Yeah, this is CD and stuff. Yeah, Billy Joel, The Bridge. I got here another one here, another Book Off purchase. Rooney, Calling the World, and there's another Rooney CD in here. Believe it or not, this was for $1. Um, yeah, there's that. Just in case I did not show everything, I am going to do it one more time so you kind of get a picture of what this looks like. Yeah, Rooney, Calling the World. Now this one is the other one I got at the book market. It's a Steely Dan album. This one is Countdown to Ecstasy. My third Steely Dan album. And it's interesting. Like, yeah, very good. Ignore my dog barking. He does that. Stitch, I'd never shown him on camera before this point. And he was up here. It's like, why not just show him. So, yeah, that's Steely Dan with Countdown to Extinction. If I didn't show everything, once again, I will show everything. Here's the other Rooney CD that was for $1, and I got it. This one is Eureka, one of their later albums. I'm surprised this was even there in the $1 section. But then again, when I first heard of Rooney, I thought it was like a one album band, and then I was like, oh, they have more albums, whatever. I wasn't nearly as familiar with this band until now. So, and there's the disc. Actually, the first Rooney album I have, the 2003 one, subtitled, I got that like 3 years ago. Oh, well, 3 years ago at this point. It's been a while. So yeah, that's Rooney with Eureka. I have 3 Rooney albums now. This one is from a metalcore band. This is Unearthed, the Oncoming Storm. Highly recommended if you like metalcore, like Killswitch, As I Was Dying, all that stuff. Yeah, this isn't my favorite album from them, but it's pretty good. What I remember of it, it's pretty good. Um, I don't really listen to Unearthed in a long time. They're very underrated um, band in the genre. So, Unearthed with the Oncoming Storm. Now, this one is a very, very special one because I finally completed this band's main album discography. This one here, Physical Graffiti. This one is a 2-disc set. And it's a very bulky 2-disc set, of course. This was one of those that I got for like $7. This is the only one that was $7, and it's a good deal, I think. Especially because it's in good condition and all that. And I don't think I've ever showed off a case that's like this in a video. I have some albums that are like case like this, like the Smashing Pumpkins Melancholy album and Infinite Sadness, and I have some Greatest Hits albums that are packaged like this, but I never showed one off in a video before. So yeah, the booklet would usually be in here with this kind of packaging, and this is just one. It's a little bit dusty, probably kept in a storage facility of some sort before I got my hands on it. And also we have the second disc in here as well. So, yep, that's Physical Graffiti by Led Zeppelin. And original pressing. I'm the original pressing guy. I know I'm weird. I won't get the reissues or anything like that, but you know what? That's just how I roll. So, here's an Everclear album, Songs from an American Movie, Volume 2, Good Time for Bad Attitude. And I did not find part 1 of this. I know there's obviously a part 1, but I just didn't find it there today. Maybe some other time, because I want to have this band's, most of their discography anyway. And here's the booklet for it. I already have Sparkle and Fade and So Much for the Afterglow on CD and other albums as well. And I have this one now, Songs from an American Movie, Part 2. Next up is a couple albums from the band OAR, also known as Of a Revolution. This one is Souls Aflame. I think this might have been that first album. I picked up All Sides a couple months ago, like my birthday, June 29th. If you don't remember, this is when they were going by Of a Revolution, not OAR, but they still have OAR on the cover. So this is Soul Flare. Very independent looking album art. This is perfect. Look at the back of the booklet and stuff. That's kind of funny. So that's Of the Revolution, as known as OAR. Souls of Flame. Souls of Flame. Actually, sorry. Next one here. I can't believe this was for $1. This one, Alabama Shakes, Sound and Color. Kind of heard of this group. I know that this album uh, went to #1 on the Billboard 200 when it came out. So that's very cool. I will be answering questions at the end of the video, by the way. So I see Zach in the chat. I will be answering that question as soon as I get done with this video. As soon as I get done with the pickups. There's only about 3 here that are left. Yeah, that's the booklet for that album. I remember hearing this album. It was pretty good. CD. Yeah, so that's Alabama Shakes' album, Sound and Color. Probably the only album I'm somewhat familiar with for the band. And this one, another one from OAR, Stories of a Stranger. From '05? Yeah, '05. That's pretty much that booklet and all this stuff, CD, disc. Yeah. So now we get to the ones that are sealed. I'm going to show this one first. This one is a band named One Way Ride with Straight Up. And you know what I like to do with sealed copies usually. I like to take a picture to remember what they looked like when they were sealed. Excuse me for being weird. So yeah. And this is already partly open too. Oh, you still have the little security sticker on here. I guess if I'm recording the video, then it'll be a memory. Oh. Yeah. I'm trying to get the sticker off. It's not. Luckily, the next one I'm going to show here is a digipack, so I don't have to deal with this. You know, this is going to be one of those like security stickers that just falls freaking apart when I try to like save it, because I like saving security stickers and stuff. And like I'm trying really hard not to just rip it apart and rip the album title or whatever. It's just like it won't come off, man. I'm telling you. Like it's having a really hard time. Yeah, sometimes you open. Like I said, I was gonna like look at those questions. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna like talk right now. So, the Led Zeppelin CD that I got was Physical Graffiti. If you didn't know, and it's good that you don't think that's weird that I like to take my pictures of sealed copies to remember them. You know what? It's probably that. No. Spending a lot of time here. Ugh. Now it won't even close. I'm just gonna. Well. Oh shoot! I thought that was gonna do it. Rip the freaking album title on it. I just gotta get this flimsy part off. So this is how it came off. Great. Just great. But at least it's kind of open now, so you got here a promo thingy. For every thought and emotion, there's a musical feeling that's equal. Whatever. This is what it looks like on the inside. Yeah. Yeah, I usually, um, about your comment about you waiting on, um, to open your CDs. Yeah, I do that too. I definitely wait to open them until the stream. So, if you want to see One Way Ride with Straight Up, um, have you ever seen John Wick? I'm just starting to see those movies. Okay, only watched the first one so far. Great movie. Yeah, I have two of them. John Wick and then John Wick Chapter 2 on DVD. This is the final CD pickup here. The Decemberists with What a Terrible World, What a Beautiful World. And it's sealed and it has the hype sticker on it. So, and the hype sticker actually shows a picture of the band. So that's pretty cool. So, and plastic looks like it's in terrible condition. Like, because apparently this was sold at a Starbucks location, like years ago. Yeah, I've seen John Wick. To get back to your question, like great action scenes in that. Definitely some very good action scenes. Very good action. That's what it's like on the. Yeah, I have some CDs coming in the mail, including the new Soulfly album. I've not heard the new Soulfly album. Definitely will check it out. It's probably going to be one of the better releases of August because we have Hollywood Undead and I Prevail with Five Finger Death Punch coming out on August 12th for Hollywood Undead, the 19th for the two others. Man, those albums are not going to be good. I just know that they're not going to be good. Soulfly is definitely going to be one of the better. Um, um, yeah, What a Terrible World, What a Beautiful World by Decemberists. That's it for the collection. Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna see some of the comments that are coming on the chat from Zach D. Where, yeah, you might take a little bit of inspiration from the action scenes in the movie. Yeah, they are very influential, somewhat, for that. Yeah, but about the Soulfly album, I haven't got the chance to listen to it, of course, because I've been doing other stuff. Um, they'll probably be good. I think there's other albums coming this month. Soil Work. Yeah, it's one of your favorite albums of the year. Um, I don't know if it would be one of mine though, because I'm listening to a lot of other stuff. So as well, like it'll be good, but it maybe top 50 if I had the balls to do a top 50. Maybe top 25. Who knows? There's always a chance it could be in the top 25 an honorable mention or whatever. I haven't really checked out a lot of Soulfly's work other than maybe their new metal era, which is good. Their death metal inspired work, though. But again, about Soil Work, though, like that is a shining light on this month, and Muse as well. It's a shining light on the month of uh, August when it comes to new music and stuff. Let's take a look at the August um, schedule real quick before I actually end this. Wait a minute, this was last. I typed in 2021 and heavy metal music. I'm stupid. No, I'm not. Uh, Soulfly, of course, came out August 5th, and Amon Amarth, which I'm not a fan of. Um, Halo Effect, I think some members of In Flames were probably in that. Yeah, 2022 is kind of underwhelming. Uh, and I thought you said Requiem was one of the better albums of the year, but that happens. Albums age poorly sometimes, and Requiem just um, is It's fine. It's good, but it's just too similar to Korn's other material. In my opinion, they tried to like diversify a little bit on it. I feel like it ended up being a little bit too similar to what they've already, and that's what happens with bands that have been around for a while. So yeah, Explosions by 3 Days Grace. Yeah, it's everybody knew that was going to be a Mad album, and it pretty much is. Diamond Star Halos, I have actually not heard yet because when it comes to Def Leppard, I would probably rather. I've listened to the older stuff, but I'm open to listening to Diamond Star Halos in the future. So definitely would be good. But I think it's a good album. Don't remember too much mention. Yeah, definitely, probably definitely is. One of Korn's weakest. I actually don't really think it's one of Korn's weakest. I would actually really have to think about that because there are a lot of weakest contenders from Korn. And none of them are really that bad either. They're kind of just thoughts on the new Demon Hunter song. I think it's good actually. Like I've said before, um I only listen to two songs before an album gets released. So I have not heard Heaven Don't Cry. I think that's the album, whatever it was called. I think it's called Heaven Don't Cry. I mean, look, you probably correct me, but I'm just going to make sure I'm right. I've only heard Silence the World and Freedom is Dead. And those two songs, yeah, Heaven Don't Cry. Those two songs, the two songs that were released first, I think are good. Good. Yeah, I just don't listen to it because I don't want to spoil myself to listen to the album. Like I've said before on your stream, like even if it was a band like Deftones, I would probably want to wait because I'm not in your position where you're the Demon Hunter guy and you have to review everything from Demon Hunter that comes because you kind of put yourself in that kind of square. Uh, you kind of put yourself in that position because you were such a big Demon Hunter fan. Like I never had that fandom, really. Like when I had a big fandom of bands, I wasn't even having a YouTube channel or at least I wasn't as comfortable on camera. Like when I was fanboying over bands, whatever. I wasn't really doing that. I was just kind of just some guy, you know. But now that I'm on YouTube, I'm a little bit older. Um, I'm just kind of where everybody is right now, and just I'm not gonna go crazy over a band's material, and that's fine. And anything's fine, really. But whatever. Yeah. About the new song, you say it's somewhere. It's similar to the Outlet era sound wise. Hopefully, it is better than the Outlet era because man, uh, yeah, the Outlive era is rough. Is really, really rough. I know you like some songs from Outlive, but and I know you like the second half of the 2010s material a little bit more than I do. Man, Outlive is so boring and so just nothing clicks with me on that album. Not even uh, One Less or the song I used to kind of like, or Cold Blood. Like I heard it again a couple of years later. It was just this riff doesn't work that well. It just sounds like a B side, like a dollar store version of Not Ready to Die. That's basically what it is. Even the better songs like Patience or something like that. I'm just there's way better music. There's way better music out there. I would not say any of my favorite songs from Demon Hunter are from Outlive War and Peace. Those albums. That might be the same for like Exile, but I like Freedom is Dead and Silence the World really much. I like that they went longer on Silence the World, 7 minutes. That's a very good step. And Freedom is Dead is like kind of like intense and stuff. So that's good. Like I just hope that we get another good album. We're not gonna get something like The World is a Thorn or True Defiance because I think those two albums are very good. Um, Probably some of their best work because like especially not True Defiance, like or whatever. Like, Science of the World is probably the closest they've gotten to prog, probably. Oh, Outlive, I think is a bad album. I'm kind of like RHK Metalhead. I'm just like, yeah, it's a bad album. Like I'm not even gonna hold anything back on that. I just think it's not very good. And I'm not saying Demon Hunter is bad. I'm just saying Outlive and War and aspects of Peace are bad. Like there's more good stuff on Peace. Like definitely. But let me look at the Peace track list and like songs Loneliness and When the Devil Comes and even recuse myself like even though like the vocals are kind of mixed, kind of off on that song. And like you've said before, it's unique. It's like, yeah, it's actually one of your favorite. Good, definitely good. Like the vocals sound off to me, like to be honest. But like I do like that it's like different from like a lot of Demon Hunter songs. Definitely, it definitely has a little bit more of a fresher air to it than the rest of the stuff. Is just very mediocre to me. Very mediocre. Not bad, very mediocre. I'm kind of like what you are with Outlive. That's kind of what I am with Peace. It's just meh. There's bad songs on it, like Peace, Two Ways, Time Only Takes. Those songs, I Don't Believe You, which is so forgettable. But yeah, I better stop talking about Demon Hunter. Like that's gonna be for when I'm talking more about Exile later in the month, maybe. So I'm thinking about bringing back the music talk and the music listening nights or whatever. So, or I might do a stream later on talking about bands. So, yeah, 2019 was just a massive year for entertainment. Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, any thoughts? Any last thoughts you have? Leave them in the comment section. This is Scamp the Wolf signing out. Take care.